So have your block and your strap handy. A lot of stretching, holding in position, mobilization of the joints today. And we are going to start right now. So from lying down position. So have your towel or your blanket to support your neck, please. And we're going to begin with the knees bent to release the lumbar spine, the lower back flat on the floor. Guide the chin slightly into the chest, so get that nice long neck. And have the arms by your side with the palms facing up, not close to your body, but slightly away. Releasing the shoulder blades towards the floor. Relaxing the shoulders towards the mat. And we're going to slowly, gently first rock the neck from side to side. Moving slowly. And direct the head back to center. And relax again, shoulders towards the floor, lower back flat on the mat, chin slightly tucked in. Bring the attention to your breath. And begin to deepen the inhales and the exhales. Be aware of the length of the breath as you slow the inhales and the exhales. Try to direct attention down to your belly, ballooning the belly out with every inhale and sinking the belly towards the spine with every exhale. With your next inhale, let's bring the arms up to the sky and reach through the fingertips, moving the back of the shoulders away from the mat, and then release the shoulders down, and then bring the arms out into a T position with the palms facing up. Again, rock your head gently from side to side. Head back through center. Now bring the arms overhead and reaching through the fingertips, stretching and lengthening the upper spine, the middle spine, and reach as you grow taller through the upper portion of the torso. Take a deep inhale and then exhale. Bring the hands down towards the mat, close to your hips, palms facing down, chin to the chest. And we're going to rock the pelvis slightly forward. So we're tilting the pelvis forward, arching the lumbar spine, and then flat the lower back and guide the pelvis into the belly. And inhale, rock the belly towards the heels, and then flatten the lower back, bring the pelvis towards the belly. And just keep rocking the hips and the pelvis back and forth, gently mobilizing, arching and flattening lower back. Just a few more rounds like that. And then exhale, release the lower back, flatten the mat, and we're going to come into a gentle bridge. So pick up the pelvis, the hip, and just the lower back and maybe middle back, not too high. And exhale, lower your bridge down towards the floor. A few more rounds. Lifting pelvis, lower back, middle back. Middle back goes down, lower back, and the sacrum towards the floor. 2 or 3 more rounds, gently moving the lower portion of your spine. One last round, gentle bridge, and then slowly release all the way down. Now, feet off the mat, hug yourself, thighs into the chest. Pick up the head off the floor, and then bring the forehead to your knees. Exhale, lower the head down towards the floor, lower the feet down towards the mat, and reach again with the arms overhead to lengthen the upper spine. Reach, 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 and then exhale, release the hands down towards the floor. Now, please hug the right thigh into the chest, and then flex and point, mobilizing the ankle, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, and then slightly open the leg out, and then bring the leg back through neutral position. And just mobilize gently out to the side and to center. Let's work on this mobilization of the right hip. And just a few more rounds like that. It's a gentle, subtle movement. Slowly warming up the body, specifically the joints with muscles, ligaments, and tendons. And then back through center, lower the foot down. Let's do the same thing to the opposite side. Hug the left thigh into the chest and flex and point. Move your ankle and your foot. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point, and then slowly open slightly to the side and back through center. Just keep moving. Be aware of your hip. Be aware of the limitation of the hip. One more time. And then bring back the leg back through center. Pick up the right foot and hug yourself. And then flex and point both feet. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex, point, and then guide the thighs away from the chest. Keep the big toes touching and open both knees out and in. Exhale to open. Inhale to bring them closer to each other. A couple more rounds. And back through center. Now with the knees flexed, lower the feet down, wide as your hips, heels under the knees, hands down by your side, chin to your chest. Let's come to another round of gentle bridge. Pick up the pelvis, lower back, middle back. Exhale down towards the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, gentle bridge. And exhale all the way down. Pick up the feet off the mat. Hug yourself. Head off the mat. Forehead to your knees. Exhale. Release the head down. Feet down. Hands down. Now grab your strap and place your strap on the ball of your right foot. Straighten the leg up to the sky. Hold the end of the strap with both hands. So make sure your upper arms and elbows are down towards the floor so you're not holding tension in your shoulders. And we're going to flex the knee, lower the heel, and inhale, straighten up. Exhale, flex and lower, and extend. Flex and lower, and reach. Flex and lower, and up and hold in position. Draw the chin slightly to your chest. Close your eyes. Concentrate on the breath. Lengthening the exhale to gently stretch the back line of your leg. So don't go too far yet. Just be aware We're still warming up the body, so be gentle. Now grab both straps with your left hand and guide the right leg few inches over the hip. So it's not a twist. We're not lifting the hip off the mat. Keep both hips down and just gentle. Use the breath to stretch the IT band of your right hip. Nice, full, deep inhales and exhales. Leg back through center, and now bring the left foot up to this strap. Release the right foot down with a knee bend, and let's flex first. Exhale, release the heel. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, flex and lower, and straighten with the next inhale. 2 or 3 more rounds, gently flexing and extending the leg. Inhale, straightening, and then grab the straps with, keep the straps in both hands with the elbows and forearms down, and then holding position. Stretch the hamstrings, the back of the knee, the calf muscle, even the Achilles tendon, because by placing the strap in the ball of the feet, we are lowering the toes, we're stretching the entire back of your left leg. Now grab both straps with your right hand. Inhale and exhale. Now guide the left leg over the hip. Keep your left hip down. It's the time now to stretch the IT band on the left side. Concentrate on your breath. Couple more breaths. And inhale, bring the leg back through center. Remove the strap from your foot. Lower the left foot down with the knees bent, hands down. Let's come to another round of gentle bridge. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift the bridge and exhale, lower. One more round. Inhale to lift. And exhale, down. Hug yourself, thighs into the chest. Inhale, lift the head of the mat, forehead to your knees. Exhale, head down and feet down, and then roll over to one side. Let's all come into Buddha pose. So in Buddha pose, in my case, I'm on my left side, and I'm going to use the upper arm and the elbow to support my head. Keep the knees bent, pick up the feet and touch your heels with your hands to make sure your heels, your feet are aligned with your hips, and then lower down. Keep the feet together, and we're going to just mobilize the top knee, a weight of the lower knee. Exhale, down. Clamshell, mobilizing the hip. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale to open, and exhale to lower. Inhale, lift, and down. Inhale, up, and down. One more. Inhale, up, and then down. Keep the knees together. Top foot comes up, lift with the inhale, exhale, lower with exhale. Inhale, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Now guide the thigh into the chest with your peace finger. Reach and grab your big toe and extend the right leg up to the sky to stretch. Again, the back line of the leg, the groin. Breathing in. If you cannot reach and hold the foot, just holding from the back of the leg, or you can hook the strap and just hold from the strap. Whatever you are, keep breathing. Working, opening and stretching gently. Use your exhales to go a little bit deeper, perhaps. Deep breath. Inhale. Flex the right knee, release, and then use both hands to press against the mat to gently lift the chest, and then walk the hands, come into seated position to go to the opposite side in our Buddha pose. So in my case, now I'm going to right side using my right arm for support, holding my head, knees bent, pick up the feet, touch your heels, make sure they're in line with your hips, and then lower it down. So let's begin by keeping the feet together. I'm going to lift the top knee up, and with exhale, we lower to meet the lower knee. Inhale up, exhale closer. So be gentle, move slowly with this hip mobilization. Inhaling and exhaling. Linking the breath with the speed of the movement. One last round, please. And now the knees are together, top foot comes up with an inhale and exhale down. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. You keep linking the breath with the movement. One last round, please. And exhale, release. Now guide the thighs close to your chest with your peace finger or your strap. Grab your big toes or grab the back of your calf muscle and just move the breath gentle, long, subtle as you work on stretching. Now, again, the back line of your leg, the groin, the hip. Use your breath. Couple more breaths. And flex, release, and again, use both hands. Press the hands against the floor. Gently move the torso off the mat. And we're going to now find our way to seated position. So use your blanket again or your towel to sit on the edge of your blanket, not in the center, allowing the pelvis to tilt forward and keep your spine upright. Sukhasana, easy pose, or any pose where you are comfortable. We're going to inhale, bring the arms overhead. Keep the palms facing to each other and reach through the fingertips to find space again in between each vertebra. Grow taller and then slowly release the arms down towards the side, towards the floor, rocking the shoulders forward, up, back and down, forward, up to the ears, back and down, up to the ears, back and down. And let's move in the opposite direction, forward, down, back, up to the ears, forward, down and back. One more time. And then slowly release. Hands to the heart center. Keep the spine upright. Lower the gaze towards the floor. Take a moment here. Connecting with the breath. Inhale to open into the cactus arms. Guide the elbows, shoulders back. Take a deep inhale. Release the right hand down and extend the left arm over to left ear. Lateral stretch. Inhale, reach up. Lower the left hand down and then bring the right arm up and over to your right ear. Inhale, release the right hand down. So we're moving the spine side to side. Make sure you keep both hips rooted down towards the floor as you stretch one side and then the opposite side. Mobilization of the rib cage, spine. One more time. And then slowly release the hands down, and again, shoulders up to the ears, back and down. Forward, up, back and down. One more time, up and down. Inhale, arms to the side, flex the elbows, bring the hands to your shoulders, and extend the arms out to the side in T position. Mobilizing the elbows, hands to your shoulders, and extend out in T. One more time to the shoulders. And then all the way out and behind you. Interlace the fingers behind and just move the arms away to stretch the front of the shoulders. Take a deep inhale. Relax the elbows, release. Bring the arms up and overhead, palms facing to each other. Again, reach to the fingertips, nylon spine. Relax your shoulders so you don't have the shoulders up to your ears, shoulder back and down, but you keep reaching through the fingertips. Take a deep inhale and exhale, twist to the right. Left hand goes down to your right knee, right hand behind you. Take a deep inhale, and then we're going to guide the chin towards your left shoulder and down. Holding position. Keep the breath moving, long, deep, and relaxed. Back to center and slowly undo the twist. Inhale again, reach through the upper spine, nice long, and then exhale, twist to the left, right hand down to your left knee, lift the chest, look over to your left shoulder, inhale, and as you exhale, you guide the chin towards your right shoulder. The breath is constantly moving, in control. Inhale and exhale, head back through center and slowly undo the rotation. Hands to your knee, like a cat-cow from a seated position. Let's begin with the elbows by your rib cage, gently arching the spine, lift the chin up, and exhale, round the spine, belly in, elbows out, chin to your chest. Inhale, rocking into the seated cow, open the chest, the throat. Exhale, round as you bring the elbows out, and keep moving at your own pace. A few more rounds, mobilizing cervical spine, upper spine, middle back, lower back. A couple more rounds, gently bringing the rib cage into the movement as well. And slowly, let's come back to neutral position. Bring the hands behind you and do the crossing of the legs. Let's do some windshield wiper movement and moving the hips again. Side to side. Now let's come to bring the sole of the feet together, away from your pelvis, hands to your feet. Relax your elbows, relax your shoulders, gently round the spine, bring the chin to your chest. And here, concentrate and releasing your pelvic floor, both hips. The back of your sacrum, the back of your lower back, the lower back. And inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, and then guide the right heel close to your pelvis. And we're going to move the left foot back with the knees bent, and we're going to sink both hips evenly towards the floor. We're going to twist to the right. So we're going to place your left hand to your right knee and then move the left hip up and then release the left hip down. Mobilization again. Move the hip away and down. Inhale, lift and twist. And exhale, down. And move the hip, lift and twist. And exhale all the way down. Now extend the left leg out to the side so your right foot is touching the inner part of your left thigh. And we're going to move, bring the right arm up and then slowly move to your left to stretch the right side of your torso. Guide the right elbow back. Breathing and stretch again the spine and open and stretch those intercostal muscles and the right side of your rib cage. Inhale, return back to center and release down. Bring the feet to the front and windshield wiper the legs side to side. And let's come back through center. Let's have the left foot in and the right foot goes back. So we're releasing both hips towards the floor. Twist to the left with your right hand to your left knee. And we're going to move the right hip up as we gently move the torso to your left and exhale down to the floor. Lift the hip and twist to the left. And exhale, release it down. And lift and twist. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale, lift and twist. And exhale all the way down. So both hips are down towards the floor. Extend the right leg out to the side and guide the left foot closer to the inner thigh of your right leg. And reach to your right foot or your right ankle and extend the left arm up and over as you stretch now the left side of the torso. Just breathe through this. Keep your left hip down, please. Opening, stretching as you concentrate on the breath. And slowly inhale, return back to center. Flex your right knee and then bring both feet to the front. Drop the legs to one side and let's find our way to tabletop. Have your blanket or towel handy to protect your knees. And let's have your knees wider than your hips and big toes touching. Wrist under the shoulders and we're going to rock the hips to the heels and in back to table and to the heels and back to table. And to the heels and back to table and then have the knees wide as your hips. Tabletop position, moving into the cat-cow again. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round into the cat, chin in, belly in. Inhale, sink the belly down, open the heart. Exhale, round into cat. Inhale, open the chest and drop. Exhale, round, move the hip to the heels, Balasana, child's pose. This time, bring the hands down by your side. The arms are melting down towards the floor, forehead towards the floor. Or towards the block if you cannot reach the forehead towards the mat. Elevate, bring the floor closer to your forehead as you place a block under your forehead. Nice inhale. Relax your elbows towards the floor so your shoulder blades are open and relaxed. Inhale, standing in the knees, bring the arms up and overhead. And exhale, release the hands towards the floor, tucking the toes under. We're going to press into downward dog. Lift the hips, straighten the legs, heels towards the floor, chin to your chest. Inhale, heels up, knees down, keep the toes tucked. Moving from table, downward dog, straighten, lift, chin to the chest, heels toward the mat, shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep inhale Exhale, knees down, tabletop. One more time. Keep the toes tucked. Lift, downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk your hands towards your feet. Remove the blanket from your mat. Bend the knees deeply and then hug your opposite elbows as you release the chin to your chest. Stretch the entire length of the spine. Allow gravity to help you to go deeper into the stretch. Bring the hands towards the hips, engage the core, keep the chin in, lift the chest. Let's all find our way to Samasthiti, equal standing pose. Hands to the heart center. Relax your shoulders and elbows, reconnect with the breath. As you check in with your feet, distributing the weight of the body between the front and back and both sides of your feet. Lift from the arches. Hands to your waist, rocking to your toes, heels up and down, up and down, up and down. Now lower the hands below your knees, halfway down into a flat back. And then let's do like a cat-cow here, mobilizing the spine again. Elbows in, arch the spine, round the spine, belly in. Flatten the spine gently, open the chest, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin in. One more time, opening the chest, flat back. Exhale, rounding. And then slowly release all the way down towards the floor, Uttanasana. Guide the chin to your chest. Relax the spine, stretching the entire length of the back of your legs and the back of your spine. Bring the hands towards the hip, engage the core, keep the chin in, and let's all come into Samasthiti again. Keep the hands to your waist, rock to your toes, heels up and down, heels up and down, heels up and down. Keep the hands to your waist and then rotate the left ankle in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. And let's do the same thing with the right ankle rotating one direction. And then into the opposite direction. And then release the heel down. Now grab your block. Now let's stretch more even deeper the back line of both legs and the spine. So the block has one level, second level, and then the higher level. So place the block on the floor, not close to your toes, just a little bit in front, and then place your hands on top of your block, either level 1, level 2, or level 3. So from here, we're going to rock the hips back, stretching the back and the back line of legs, and then back to center so the shoulders are above your wrist. Exhale, guide the hips back, lengthen the spine, move and stretch, and back to the center. And exhale, gently move it back, and gently back to the center, and back. And back to center. Wherever you are in that position where your block is, place your right hand in the center and flex your right knee and open and twist to the left. And exhale, lower the hand down, same side. Inhale, open and twist to the left, flex your right knee. Straighten back to center. Flex your right knee, inhale, open and twist to the left. And exhale, back to center. Let's do the same thing, opposite side. Now flex your left knee, inhale, open and twist to the right. Straighten the leg, hands down. Flex your left knee, inhale, open and twist to the right. Hand down, straighten the knee. One more time, flex your left knee, open and twist. And exhale, hand down. Release and flex the spine. Release the crown of the head towards the floor. Nice deep breath. Bring the hands and remove the block from the mat. Bring the hands to your hips. Engage the core. Keep the chin in. Inhaling and back to Samastiti. Hands to the heart center. Take a moment. Reconnect back with the breath. And again, hands to your waist to go rocking in toes. Heels up and down. Heels up and down. Heels up and down. Let's work. Inhale, arms overhead. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, fall forward. Swan dive, hands towards the floor. And inhale, hands to your below your knees into the flat back. And then exhale, release all the way down towards the floor. Rounding the spine, this time heavy arms, heavy head. Come all the way back to Samastiti. I'm going to now be facing to my screen with the hands to your waist and placing the weight on your left foot. Let's work here with a little bit of balance and mobilization again. So extend your right leg out to the side and then flex your right knee, right foot up and down. Inhale, flex, exhale, extend. Inhale, flex and extend. Now guide the right heel close to your inner part of your left ankle. And let's work on Vikrasana tree pose. Holding in position here with the toes touching. This is perfectly fine. You are in a balanced pose here, or you can bring that foot higher below your knee or above your knee. Never put pressure on your kneecap. And just lift from the chest. Find a place where you can focus your gaze on the mat, on the floor. And bring the hands to your heart center. Now when you feel strong and stable, concentrate on the length of the breath as you slow down the inhales and the exhales. And release the hands down. Release the right foot down. Place the weight on your right foot and let's mobilize the left ankle, the left knee, and the left hip as we rotate. And then going into the opposite direction. And then release down. Now place the weight on your right foot, hands to your waist. Extend the left foot out and let's flex the left knee. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, flex, testing here the balance, mobilizing the kneecap and the knee joint, and then release. And then guide the right heel to the inner part of your right ankle. This is one version of tree right here with the big toes touching, where you can challenge yourself, bringing the foot again higher or even higher. Find a gaze, the place where you can focus your gaze. And this time, if you like, you can bring the arms overhead as you relax your shoulders down. Right leg strong. You feel very stable in your tree pose as you begin to lengthen again the inhales and the exhales. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Release the arms down. Lower the left foot down and let's mobilize right ankle, right knee, right hip. Going in one direction and the opposite direction. And then from here, let's all move to the back of the mat with the feet wide as the hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reach again with the fingertips. Exhale, swan dive, pull the belly in, engage the core, release the hands down towards the mat. Inhale, hands under the knees, come halfway up. Exhale, go all the way down. Walk your hands to the front of the mat to downward dog. And from downward dog, guide the knees towards the floor to table. And then guide the chest forward, elbows by your rib cage, and then slowly lower the chest, the belly, straighten the legs, rotate the head to one side, arms down by your side as you release into your reverse Shavasana. Take a moment here. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed, your shoulder blades are open. Take a few rounds of breath. Lift the head, turn it over to the opposite side. And then fork it back to center. Let's work here with, again, mobilization of the head, and as we come into strengthening the back muscles into this cobra, alternating knee bend and head movement. So hands are under the shoulders, kind of close to your rib cage, chin to your chest. And as we lift the head, lift the chest, flex your left knee and look over to left shoulder. Exhale, foot down, head back to center, release it down. Inhale, activate those back muscles, lift the head, chest off the mat, flex your right knee, look over your right shoulder, and then slowly down. This time, flex both knees, lift the head, lift the chest, neutral neck. Exhale, feet down, head down, chest down. Again, inhale, lift the head, chest, flex your left knee, look over to your left shoulder, foot down, chest down, forehead down. Engage those back muscles, lift the head, chest off the mat, flex your right knee, look over to your right shoulder, head back to the center, foot down, chest down, forehead down. Flex both knees, lift the chest and head off the mat. Exhale, lower everything down. One more time. Inhale, head off the mat, chest off the mat, left knee bend, look over to your left shoulder, head back through center, foot down, chest down. Inhale, lift the head, chest, flex your right knee, look over to your right shoulder, foot down, head back through center, chest down, forehead down. Flex both knees, head off the mat, chest off the mat. Flex, lower the left foot down, the both feet down, press the hands against the floor, lift the pelvis, and then move the hips to Balasana to counterbalance that back bend. Take a moment, breathing in and out. Stretch your spine. Inhale, let's move to table. And we're going to place the weight on your left foot, open and twist to the right. And exhale, thread the right arm under your left arm. Right shoulder, right ear goes down. And if it feels right for your shoulder, wrap it around your lower back. Stay in this twist. Just breathe here. Slowly slowing down. Enjoy this gentle twist as you breathe in and out. Inhale, bring the arm up to the sky and sweep the arm all the way to the front of the mat. Stay in the twist, come into the fingertips and release the shoulder back and down. Take a deep inhale and then slide the left palm under your left shoulder slowly and do the twist, come to tabletop. Place the weight on your right hand. Inhale, open and twist to the left. Exhale slowly, thread the left arm under your right arm, left shoulder, left ear goes down, and bring the arm up and behind you. Relax and breathe in the twist. Right goes arms to the sky and reach as you bring the arms forward to the front of the mat. Come into the fingertips, release the shoulder back and down. Take a couple breaths. Right hand goes under right shoulder, slowly undo the twist. Release the hips to the right. Bring the legs to the front. Let's come to the front of the mat, farmer's pose. Round the spine, bring symmetry to the spine. Chin to your chest. Lift the chest, and slowly we're going to lay one vertebra at a time, gently, slowly towards the floor. When you get there with the head down towards the floor, guide the heels under the knees, wide as your hips, and use your block and lift the hips and place the block level one, the lower level, please. And we're going to gently place and the sacrum, not in the lower back or the middle back, sacrum, and that little triangle shaped bone. And we're going to stay here in this restorative bridge with the arms into the side in T position. Gently rock your head from side to side. And bring the head back to center. Take a moment. Breathe through the gentle bridge. Chest is open, shoulders melting down towards the floor. Now walk the feet together and then open the knees out as you bring the sole of the feet together into Supta Baddha Konasana. So make sure to direct your attention and your awareness to your pelvis, hips, especially pelvic floor. You try to relax and release. So the legs are gently opening up to the sides, creating room. Relax your groins, pelvic floor, hips, inner thighs, glutes. And guide slowly the legs together. Now extend the right leg forward and guide the left thigh into the chest and turn the right foot out. So let's release iliopsoas and the right hip. This is a releasing, not too much a stretch, but more the releasing of that big muscle and deep muscle. And slowly lower the left leg down towards the front, turn the left foot out and guide the right thigh into the chest. Iliopsoas stretch on your left hip. And flex your left knee, bring both thighs into the chest and extend the left leg up to the sky, arms in T position. With gentle inversion. Flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, and then flex the knee, lower the feet down, wide as your mat. Pick up the pelvis, the hips off the mat into a bridge, remove the block and slowly release all the way down. hug yourself, stretch your lower back, lift the head of the mat, forehead to your knees. Exhale, release the head down. Again, feet wide as your mat, windshield wiper movement here, few rounds, rocking from side to side, rocking the head in an opposite direction from your legs. A few more movement, last mobilization. And then slowly, let's all come back through center to straighten the legs, to turn the feet out, arms away with from the body with the palms facing up, and you are now on your Shavasana pose. So make any adjustment you need to in order to find totally foot and full relaxation. You let go of the body as you return to your regular breathing. Mode. Right here, I invite you just to be aware of tensions you might still be holding in your body. You'll be guiding yourself through this self-awareness of letting go, surrendering. Stillness and relaxation. From the crown of the head all the way down to the sole of your feet. You are instructing your body to soften and to let go. No other places to go, nothing else to do but to fall into this full relaxation. And slowly begin to deepen your breath. Gently rock your head from side to side. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Bring the arms overhead, reach to the fingertips. Hug yourself gently, very slowly, roll over to one side. The head comes last. Slowly, please. Let's all sit together. Taking a moment here of stillness, silence. A moment of self-reflection. Taking the time to be aware of the body and how the body feels after the practice. Noticing any changes. Taking the time to be aware of the mind. Noticing as well of any changes of the mind. And bring the hands to the center of your heart in Anjali Mudra. And taking the moment to express gratitude to yourself for the time you have given to yourself today to move the body and to quiet the mind. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And we're asking for peace, peace, and more perfect peace. We're asking for peace within ourselves, for peace with our relationships. And we're asking for peace in our world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today, practicing yoga. Namaskar. Thank you. Thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you next Thursday. Till then, stay healthy, stay happy, and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you. Bye.